Maybe Bobby.
Hello, Internet, and welcome to Fridays. Thanks for joining us here for our premiere of Red Jenny, a Dragon Age story. I remembered what I named this. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for our impromptu premiere. Sort of made a last minute pivot to switch over to Dragon Age. We had been playing, if you missed the announcement, we had playing Neon Gods on this channel, or we've been playing Good Society. We decided to go on a brief hiatus for that, or we decided to go on a hiatus for that. And we'll come back and finish that story at some point, probably on an off Friday in the future. But until then, we wanted to do something a little bit different, a little different type of drama, and we got a bunch of Dragon Age nerds here, and thought this would be a hell of a good time. We're playing the
I thought you were gonna
official...
say and Sid.
That's what I was gonna say.
Sid.
Yeah,
and Sid.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very fun time. We are playing the Dragon Age RPG, which I believe is Monty Cook Games. Do I have that right? I don't have my PDF.
I just know Green Ronin published it.
Oh, Green Ronin.
Sorry,
it's Green
chat.
Ronin.
I know something's going on with the
Promise.
subtitles. I'm trying to fix them.
Oh,
Man,
do we need to stop for a second?
No, that's
You
fine.
good? Okay.
Some of the links are
so yeah.
just acting up.
Okay. So yeah, that's what we're playing here today. Most of us haven't played this game before. I ran it a long time ago, and Savannah played a little bit of it. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty much brand new, and you're just going to have to come on this journey with us. We'll just go ahead and jump right in, because we're going to be having a shorter session on Fridays from this point forward. I won't be having an official break during the game, just for all of you out there in the chat to know. So if you were watching us live on Twitch right now, you can join us for our next stream, which will be tomorrow, Saturday, at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll be playing Ward 47, which is a Parslings game that I run as well. And just come join us for that. It'll be a lot of fun. Otherwise, our full schedule is below our faces if you're watching us live on Twitch. You can see whatever else we've got going on in the future. And yeah, that's all I've got for announcements. So I'm going to let my lovely players here introduce themselves, talk about what they do on and off this channel, and who they are playing tonight. I don't know who starts. I don't know what the order of the overlay
It's
is.
me.
So, you.
Hi. I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internets, mostly on Twitter, where you can find my streaming schedule, which is mostly updated. Pinned to the top of my page. I am live on this channel Thursdays through Mondays at varying times, either playing in games or running them. You can also find me on Sunday nights at twitch.tv/lbhackemup playing Dungeons and Dragons. But tonight, I am playing Venehn, who is an elven rogue. Sid goes after me.
Thank you for the prompt. Hello, I am Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at GreekSid, talking about TTRPG shenanigans. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays, playing and running a game of Monster of the Week. Boy, oh boy, did we have fun last night. We finished our mystery, and lots of drama. Lots of drama. It was really great. So yeah, check that out Thursdays at 7 o'clock Eastern. Tonight I'm playing Yasmera. Yasmera is a Canary rogue. If the horns didn't give it away.
Next up is Wally.
Oh snap! I'm early in the lineup this time. Cool. I'm not last. Sup? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary sign best friend on the internet. You can find me at WALLE132, like the cute little Disney robot, talking about the stuff that I'm in and the shows that I'm on. Yeah, this is the first time I am this late on a stream, so you get Wally After Dark. Wally After Dark is playing some Dragon Age TTRPG today, and I'm playing me, Garas. He is a how you say, I'm a sneaky person. That's what I am. I'm a sneaky person. I got a knife. I use it to stab people with it. I like, cut your purse, put it in my hand, I walk away. But that's what I'm playing. Yeah, and also you can find me here on GGK Mondays, Thursdays, playing some Monster of the Week. My character had a panic attack, so that happened.
He got better.
Oh, and Sita, you're after me.
Yes. To those of you who have seen me in the past, you might be surprised to see this weird-faced person sitting in Sita's seat and talking. But as we've established, there are many clones of Sita, and I am one who was not blessed with the beautiful beard that the rest of my genetic, what would you call that? Assault on humanity were blessed with. You can find me at, like the rest of me, all of me, you can find me at Mr. Wilt on the Twitters and john.cita at Instagram. I'm no longer the baby. Well, I'm probably still the baby, but I'm not wearing the first pair of diapers. This is not the first game anymore. I'm now in my second game, and I'm very excited to be playing Andros Philippe Bastille de Cartier, or Carter, a human rogue. I mean mage. You all are the rogues. It's all of you.
Oops, all
Yeah.
rogues.
I don't think we mentioned that three of the group are rogues, if you haven't noticed already, and one mage. I'm Val. You can find me at the Kraken's Ground on Twitter and Twitch. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays playing running games. Other than this game, like I said before, I run Ward 47 on Saturdays, so come join us for that. I'm also over on LU Hackamob's channel on Sundays, playing in Playthings of the Gods. Y'all ready to get started? Okay, I'm gonna change the music. I'm gonna go with something a little different. The bells of the Grand Cathedral toll in the setting sun over Val Royeaux. In year 16 of the Exalted Age, Thedas is once again buffeted by the tides of change. The exalted march against the Tevinter Imperium comes to an abrupt halt as the Fourth Blight rages in Antiva. The Grey Wardens have fallen, their commander slain, and King Elaudio, assassinated in a short-lived rebellion. Leaderless, the Wardens surrender the country to the fate of the hands of the Archdemon Andorel. In Val Royeaux, the Chantry suffers the loss of Divine Hortensia II and elects Divine Rosamond, who at 19 becomes the youngest Divine in the history of the Chantry. The role of the Seekers grows to protect the young Divine, fearing the growing power of the White Spire and retaliation from the Imperium. Despite these growing threats, the grand game persists. The nobles plot and scheme, chafing under the iron rule of Empress Genevieve I. The Empress solidifies her rule by expanding her royal guard, the Empress's Arm, and founding the Académie des Chevaliers, where lesser nobility and distinguished commoners may rise to the calling of knighthood. Yet, these are only more pawns in the game, and in the side alleys and back rooms of Val Royeaux, enterprising nobles and commoners alike take their turn to step into the tangled web. In one such darkened tavern, 4 gather who will shape the history of Thedas. The door slams closed as 3 cloaked figures burst into the empty establishment, breathing heavily after a job gone wrong. So what I'd like to do is have our characters here kind of describe themselves, how they come in, and maybe what they do in their first moments barging into the tavern. Obviously, Sita, Carter is already in there, so maybe we start with Carter, and then we'll go with the other 3. So before everyone comes running into the tavern, describe Carter and what he is doing.
So before the others come in, there was no one inside the tavern,
No.
and yet you would not know a difference in his body language or demeanor. The inside of the very small, almost hallway-like tavern is a compliment beyond words. This place has a couple of small tables and a very small bar. Even one person in Carter would feel cramped. There are a handful of masks. The one nod towards decoration are the handful of masks of varying degrees of intricacy that are hanging from the wall, and the picture of a woman in a red dress hanging behind the bar. Carter himself is... he stands out, particularly in this small and dingy environment. He's dressed of Orlesian nobility, having a gold embroidered doublet and poofy sleeves and hat, wearing the masks of Orlesian nobility. His posture is unsettling. He stands rigid, not like a soldier, but like a mannequin. He is almost mechanically, almost autonomously polishing a glass. The standard bartender polished the glass thing, but you get the impression he may have been doing this for 2 to 3 hours.
Now,
Wonderful.
how well do we know Carter?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because we've been in here before.
How
Yeah,
about
I
you
assume
know
y'all
him?
are-
Probably not at all. Engaging him in conversation is like trying to talk to an AI from the 10 years ago.
Enough to know that he's
like,
Carter and he
"Hello,
works at
my
this
name
bar."
is Carter,
Yeah.
like, how
I
was your
imagine that
day? I'm
y'all-
sorry, I do not know how to,
I imagine that y'all have frequent this establishment, though, and this is why you're coming back here as part of your plot. Wonderful.
He does like know you, and he has taken the time to know your name, and if you have like a preferred drink, he knows it. And if you have ordered it enough, he probably just immediately begins to pour it when you come in.
Okay. So Carter, while you are, I imagine Carter doesn't even flinch as the door slams open and 3 ragtag figures come stumbling in, slamming the door behind them, breathing heavily.
Do you mean extremely attractive?
Extremely attractive figures come in. Who wants to go first?
You see this one individual just stumble in through the doors, cloak over their head, and they pull it back, and the first thing you see is these long elven ears. And long elven ears, dark brown skin, and an eye patch covering over their right eye. They huff and puff a bit, and they're pretty much like twirling a dagger, like it's like a nervous twitch kind of thing. And he sighs and goes, "Man, damn. I'm gonna be honest with all you guys. I did not think we were gonna make it past that last alleyway. I thought they were going to catch up on us, but good job, each one of you. We came out of that with not a single scratch on our body. Maybe me. Oh snap! They stabbed me. I got stabbed. I got stabbed, guys. I got stabbed.
You always get stabbed. It's not funny anymore.
Well, first of all, it's going to be funny after the 5th time I get stabbed. This is only the 4th time I've been stabbed. So
Whatever.
It's
After
the
the-
6th.
Sit
It's
down,
the
G. I'm going to get us drinks.
okay, I'm going to sit down. I didn't realize.
Flourishes, throws the cloak off around a chair, and goes to walk up to the bar. Venehn does and says, "There's my favorite practice dummy." Venehn is 5'2" with the attitude of 7'2". They are very short, lithe, muscular, but not like built. Definitely a small elven build. Very long ears, white hair that is sort of cropped short on one side and flowing and kind of wavy on the other. pale, light blue eyes, with the distinctive sort of forest green tattoos, the Valislan of the Dalish. One of the Dalish gods. I don't know. One of you guys might know which one it is. We'll talk about it later. And is wearing sort of like leather armor and sort of pieces that are brown and green. There's lots of beads happening, just general accoutrement. One arm completely bare with the vine tattoos continuing down, but the other completely covered in like this sort of leather and metal piece. Big long bow. It's too tall. Is about 2 inches shorter than they are. It's a big bow. Hi, Carter.
Well, yes, I understand this is the 6th time I've been stabbed. Like I said, I lost count.
That I'm aware of.
That's okay, wonderful.
The 6'7" Kunari is just zipping around the small room, like has gone back to the door, it has peeked out, is just making sure that no one else is, marching up, closes the door, goes, if there's any windows, if there's a back door to the kitchen, she doesn't even say anything to Carter, she just walks back there and just is checking everything.
There's not a kitchen. It's
Cool.
a hallway.
It's one hallway.
Yasmera,
Great.
Yasmera, what was I need? Oh, right. First aid. First aid is what we need, right? First aid? First aid and drinks. First aid and drinks is
Why are you saying first aid like you've never heard the words before?
because it is something I usually don't have to deal with when I do a
You
job.
know
I
you're
have-
from here, and you can only get away with saying, you say it for so many more years.
It worked so many times in the past, I figured I'd just stick with it.
Yeah, it doesn't work on us anymore, G. Carter, did you make us drinks?
He has been pouring out 3 drinks that he presents. Would you guys want to tell me what your drinks are real quick?
Garas
Approximately, I mean, it doesn't have to be like lore accurate or any.
Garrus's drink is probably the most darkest liquor that you have, but at the same time, he also makes it incredibly sweet by mixing it with probably like some kind of like syrup, just to counterbalance the bitterness.
He's a White Claw and red wine man.
Yes, he is.
I love that about him.
I think that in recent times, as a courtesy, Carter probably would have started providing that syrup on his own. Like he would, though this place would normally just serve some shit watered down ale, as a matter of professionalism, Carter does whatever he can out of his own pocket to provide his regulars with the drinks that they want.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, like Garas 100% started noticing that. I feel like it was a thing where he kept on talking about this drink until eventually it just appeared one day. He's like, "Oh, wonderful! Thank you very much. Now you are now my new regular place. I'm gonna go to."
Carter bought all the really good creamers for like the office kitchen. That's so nice.
Yeah.
Ruby Port. Shitty, really good, doesn't matter. Ruby Port.
Okay, help me out, barkeeps.
I think.
Something earthy.
Oh, they would probably go with. Definitely a whiskey. Because if it's earthy,
All
definitely
my
a whiskey.
characters end up drinking whiskey.
But
Well, I mean,
they,
earthy
Earthy,
is more
yeah.
like. Are we talking like earthy or like boggy? Because boggy is Scotch.
No, like earth, like earth.
No, that'll be whiskey. That'll be a whiskey. I feel like maybe they would go with a whiskey
You just go with
with just straight, maybe. Whiskey straight.
just straight whiskey. I like that.
Yeah. No ice, no nothing.
It's
just
simple.
whiskey straight. Yeah.
Neat.
For a simple country lad, who's definitely, as you can look at them, as you can see, a very simple country lad who has nothing else going on.
We're gonna make him drink for Ned
Clearly.
at some point.
Venehn loves necklaces And I'm sure they have many hobbies we'll get into.
Shiny objects.
Yes.
Is there
And
real quick?
trees.
Is there a not pronoun? What's the word I'm looking for? Like an honorific for the Dalish that the Dalish would, so like sir
Ooh.
or
Ooh, good question.
Interesting.
put a pin in that. We'll just,
Yeah, I have a couple of
if there
ideas
is
actually.
one- if there is one, if there isn't, Carter would just say, Messer Venehn, and produce the tray with the 3 drinks and also a roll of gauze and a little bit, a small vial of rubbing alcohol.
Thank you. We've been through this. It's just Venehn.
Of course, Messer Venehn.
I like you. I don't think I tell you that enough. Thanks,
Perhaps.
Carter.
You're an absolute delight, Carter. Never change, okay?
Is that the new mask?
No.
Oh. Maybe the lighting's different.
I do not believe so.
Oh well. That's the funny thing about beliefs. Taking the tray back to the table.
Wait, did he just start saying an epithet and stop midway?
What?
Because I feel like they're about to finish that's the thing about beliefs, but it was about to finish up or something, and they just walked away.
Oh.
Oh, no, that was the end of the thought. That was definitely the farthest that Venehn got in that thought.
That's the most thinking they ever did.
That's the funny thing. Whatever that is.
And don't call me Shirley.
Carter,
I gotta get some
One
new movies to reference.
Carter, I need to make sure I ask you once more. I know I ask you this every single time I see you, but of course your place is very tightly secured and a perfect watch place for any kind of passes that come by us in the alleyway.
Behind
the
him,
main
as he's
street.
saying that, Yaz is dragging like 2 chairs in front of the door to the establishment,
Of course.
trying to like tuck them
Oh,
under.
this is a 2-chairer. Oh boy, we really pissed off some people today.
Of course, this establishment is always of neutral ground and violence free. That has been the intent of the previous owner.
Right. So if people came in here just to look for us and maybe want to finish the stabbing job that was already performed on me earlier, will that be a problem?
I, of course, would encourage everyone to maintain peace within this establishment.
Got it. Yasmera, 3 chairs.
Are you being
Takes another one, turns it upside down, puts it on top of one that's tucked under the door handle.
Are you in need of retreat?
Not yet.
Very well. He goes back to polishing a glass. And then another thing about Carter is eye contact is rare.
Oh, I
Like,
love Carter so much.
He just sort of
That's a
looks
mood.
towards wherever his body is pointing.
Oh gosh, that is just,
That's a mood.
that's a whole mood. Okay. He starts taking gauze. He like takes off his shirt with like zero restraint, just takes off his shirt, tosses it to the side, and starts applying gauze to the wound. Of like just holding his hand there is like, okay, I need
Do you need
a new
help?
shirt. Yes. What?
Do you need help?
Yes, I do need help.
Great. I'm sure Yaz can do that. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I was going to count on Yaz to handle this. Mark down that I need a new shirt.
It's already
And-
done. You have one left.
Only one.
7.
Fuck. 7? Oh, I have
You've been
7.
stabbed 7 times.
Oh, shit, I need to get more shirts. All right. One new shirt that is definitely on the list of things I need to get. 2, we really need to do perhaps a follow-up and make sure that we kind of go over the steps of think about what we did wrong and try to fix it last time.
We missed the guard duty. We were off by 3.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes. Okay. 3.5 minutes.
Minutes.
3.5
That seems
minutes.
like a lot.
I did tell you both to synchronize pocket watches, but you said that I was being a stick up the ass.
I also forget to wind mine.
I left mine at home.
Well, how is that going to help us?
Well, you were supposed to remind me when I woke up this morning.
Well, at least I can barely remember my own. I can't remember to wind it. I don't know how I'm supposed to remember yours.
8:35. Remind Garas to take his pocket watch.
Okay, so basically that was on me because you told me not.
She did.
I
She
remember
did.
now. I
It is
remember.
not my fault this time.
It is
not my fault.
It was. We were eating breakfast. And Yaz said that, Garas, don't forget your pocket watch. And I was like, because I was in the middle of the porridge you made for us.
This
for us
feels
that morning.
made up.
Yeah. No, Yaz made delicious porridge this morning, and she told me while she gave me
We
the
had
bowl of
eggs
porridge.
this morning.
As you're discussing eggs, the sound of a heavy boot hitting the front door is quickly followed up by the sound of 3 chairs
Should have done 4.
clattering across. It was only 3 chairs. I couldn't ruffle.
I got one underneath the doorknob!
You did. It's a chair underneath.
should have.
It's a wooden chair underneath a wooden door.
As this is happening very quickly, Venehn just goes, next time I think I should just take one of the chairs and sit in it against the door. I think that would work.
And two very oh, hold on. What armor do I have for these dudes? 2 male wearing very burly looking guard or bodyguards come pushing into the room. Not official guards by any capacity of Valrio, but threatening figures nonetheless, accompanied by one elegantly adorned figure wearing red silks and a bronze or a brassy looking Orlesian mask, pushes in the room with a cane in hand.
Can Yazov
they
jump behind
tap
the
on
bar?
floor. You can try. Are you trying to like hide behind the bar?
Hide
essentially?
behind the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I will have you roll to. Okay. How many people are going to try to hide behind the bar at once? All 3 of you at the same time.
Yes.
Fucking Scooby Gang.
We are such a Scooby.
I don't know what you expected.
All right. Roll stealth.
Okay.
Would that be dexterity?
Yes. Yeah. Be a dexterity.
Oh, right.
check.
This is where we have to immediately admit to the chat that we have 3 rogues and none of us have a focus in stealth.
Nope.
Because in this, you have to roll on a table for a lot of your skills, and we didn't.
I'm gonna roll one perception for the guards and one for the nobleman.
Should I be asking how the dragon die works? Because you don't fuck me, I don't remember.
The third die you roll is the dragon die. If you roll doubles, let me know.
Okay.
Hey, GM, could I leverage perhaps some sort of bonus to them because Carter does not react at all?
I'll say it doesn't give them any sort of I can't think of any way that is going to help them. If their stealth is good enough, then Carter's chance to shine is gonna come in a brief second.
Don't worry, buddy. We're gonna
13.
do amazing.
We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine.
Okay. What did everyone roll?
13.
So we add that. Okay. So we add the 2 dice and our dexterity, right?
You add all 3 dice.
All 3
Oh,
dice
okay,
plus your
even better.
dexterity.
So
Plus
that
your
is
dexterity.
for me.
Oh.
That is.
So sorry, 17.
That is a 16 for me.
It's an
Yeah.
18 for me, but I rolled double 4s, which
Okay.
might mean
so
something.
in that case, you can spend them to do a stunt. Let's see.
Does it matter if one's on the
think,
dragon die or it just doubles?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's if you roll doubles on any dice, then you get to spend points equal to your dragon die on stunts.
That's 4.
I only have the combat stunts up because I wanted to start us off easy for stunt stuff.
Sure.
So I don't think there's. I'll show the party this, but I don't think there's anything that's going to necessarily help you.
Oh, I got stretched out
here. It's like I said, it's mostly combat.
Okay.
Well, can I use it to look cool?
Yes,
To
you can
my
use it to
friends?
look cool. Yes.
I do like a. Those
Marmaduke
juke boys
slide
are at
over.
it again. Yeah. And slide over the counter, but I don't knock over any of Carter's glasses. That's the stunt.
All right.
Because he's one of like the 3 people I respect.
Everyone ducks behind the bar. How big is this bar?
It's a fucking hallway. It's the size of a small bedroom, like an apartment bedroom. It's a little longer, like again, I said like there's a bar on one side against the wall, and that probably goes about halfway down the length. It's much longer than it is wide. And there's room for like 3 tables with 2 to 3 chairs at most on each table. 2 of those tables are behind the wall, like hooks ever so slightly, widens out ever so slightly to the left on one side.
Okay.
It's small. Think a fucking downtown coffee shop or something.
Yeah.
It's,
So the 2 guards, bodyguards, flanking the door, this nobleman steps into the room and surveys the chairs lining the floor. Well, I think the leg on the one that was propped up against the door is broken, and then the other 2 are hither and yon. This man steps forward and clears his throat. Are you the proprietor of this establishment?
no, he is not here.
Right. Interesting place to keep your furniture in front of the door.
Can I make a lore roll on their colors and garb? Maybe know what house they're from?
Sure. Do you have you said this would be a cunning roll. If you have some sort of lore stat that would apply, or lore focus that would apply to this, you can add that additional plus.
I
2.
have that.
I don't yet. However, if I succeed on a lore roll, then you've got to tell me an extra thing. I've got a talent.
Okay, so just roll with your cunning, and then if you succeed, then
Oh, come on, game. 11.
11. 11 is average. So I will give you a success on that. The man is not of a high house by any means. You gathering from the crest on his doublet, he is a lord, probably of a baron. Is of the family of a local baron, which is like the lowest noble title in Orlais. And you probably don't know who this person is offhand just from looking at them, but you would know that they belong to House Levine.
And he just said an interesting placement for the furniture. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, Baron Levine. I suppose it is.
Oh. Yes, Baron Levine is my father. You may call me Lord Oswald Levine.
Of course, Lord Oswald Levine. May I offer you a drink?
No. I wouldn't drink here if you paid me.
As you wish.
Looks to the two guards. Search the place.
He doesn't do it. I mean, it's a really, again, obviously, really small environment, right? So, how many guards?
Two.
So, they're like fanning out into the area. If one of them begins to make the turn around the bar, he will take a quick pivoted step and move into the space blocking that environment and say, "I'm sorry, this is for employees only."
The guard, the bodyguard kind of stops. It's like, I mean, how tall is Carter? Is like average height, like 5?
Yeah, like 5'9", and he's slender.
So this man is probably like a little over your height, but is much broader than Carter, I assume, and pretty much like bumps into you, looks back towards their lord, and who says, "I'm sorry, are you refusing to let me search your establishment for the wrongdoers that fled this direction?"
I am telling you that this is for employees only, and as you are not an employee of this establishment, you shall not search here. And then he gestures towards the rest of the very small room and says, "You and your compatriot may search this area."
Looks back towards the guard and says, "I don't care if you have to throw him. Search everywhere." And he's going to try to push past you.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't like shove back or anything. He leans his body in as much as possible. So he's very likely going to lose this, but
it's like
yeah.
trying to get one of our cats off the table. He does this thing where if you start to push him, he just leans at you like very aggressively.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
He very purposely does not get out of the way, but he doesn't do anything violent or like a hostile or particularly resistive.
Yes.
Okay.
And Garas would know that at this very short distance, Venehn cannot do a whole lot.
Yas has her crossbow out, and like I'm okay, like the fucking like Tetris stacking that we have to do for the fucking all three of us
I
to be back
feel
here.
like we're both hanging off of Yaz, like trying to keep her as low to the ground as possible.
Keep
Because
her
her horns
horns
keep
underneath
peeking up.
the fucking door.
We just like
Like,
duck her head into a shelf, like just tight.
Garrus is like
Now-
clinging onto one arm, like his dagger in the other, getting ready to probably stab this guy in the foot.
Okay.
Val, do I need to make like a contested strength roll here? Because
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask, is that, if we're going to actually go with the like how much resistance you're putting up, because, yeah, we can do a contested roll.
See, here's the thing. He's not actively trying to defend or hide you guys. It's literally just that only employees are allowed behind the bar. That being said, he only does things at strength 10. So, fucking, and I don't mean care. I mean like always. It's 0 or 10. But I got to show you the 3 fucking 6s I rolled on this strength resistance.
Did you really?
I did, yeah.
Post it,
Oh my
post
God.
it.
Oh my gosh!
My boy.
That's
Carter's the real G.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I mean,
That's
is
our
like,
son.
So, despite their small frame, Carter, you managed to just like get in this person's person's way enough that they're trying to push past you, and you're just like dead weight, kind of leaning against, like trying not to let him pass, and he's like shoving you and trying to move through. It's very cramped here, and is having a real hard time figuring out which way to push you. Here's what I'm going to give the people behind the bar right now. It is only a matter of time before this thing is going to escalate. Is there anything that the three of you want to do?
I'm gonna be real with you guys. There's no way the bow is with me right now. Quiver? Probably. Bow is probably at the table under the cloak. Is very
Are we
tall.
running? Are we
Oh yeah,
running?
and
Running
also
or we
super
fighting?
suspicious that there's like a cloak and a bow and all the stuff they all
That's
sat on.
fine.
the
Rich
tables.
people are stupid.
There's 3 drinks sitting there.
They don't know better. But
Are we running?
I feel like this is something we should run from. I think we should run.
Damn, I'm afraid they're gonna hurt Carter.
They're obviously going to hurt Carter. I don't want Carter to get hurt. Okay,
Then we
okay.
shouldn't run. We should fight. How many bodyguards is it?
2.
We could take them.
2
Two of them
When-
and a little noble asshole.
we
can take them, no problem.
They're old. We can just kick their cane out of them from underneath them, watch them fall over. They'll break a hip. That's how it works. Yeah. Just like kick them in the.
He's
kick them in the
not
shin.
old. I mean, you can't see his face, but there's no way this dude's old. I said his dad is the parent.
I still
How
think
do you
you-
think? Just want to say context here.
I'm not
But
about
this is a
to
scrawny little
underestimate
noble
how
guy.
long a rich man will hold on to life
Yeah,
out of
that's
spite
true.
and money.
This is not an old man,
Or
but this is not a
legion.
large man. I would say the and like I said, the 2 bodyguards are wearing some light mail. But yeah, I mean, you could probably take them.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
Stab.
You know what
Stab.
I'm going to stab.
gonna jump back over and grab the bow and then I'll fire.
Okay. No, you're good. Okay. All right, everybody.
There's no way they don't hear us.
They obviously hear us, but Garas just, as soon as Ben says that, he brings the knife up and just goes to stab him
Big
with the
stab, yes,
card
big stab,
right
big stab.
right in the foot.
That's what they
hard.
bring you to along for.
Okay.
Is big,
Yaz,
big stab.
Yaz just pops up from the squat that she was in with her crossbow and shoots it at the other one.
All right, so we'll get a surprise round here.
I go flying back over the bar. Grab
Y'all
the bow.
did succeed on this. Let's roll initiative.
Initiative in this game is the dice plus your dex.
Dexterity, yeah. Dice
No.
dice plus dexterity, and if you have proficiency in initiative, then you'll add. Then you
rolling
can add
all 3 dice,
a
right?
Then what is
Yes,
this?
you're always
that's
rolling
on,
all 3
What
dice.
is this that's on the sheet? I'm confused.
Yeah, because I've
For-
got
It says
16
defense
on
plus
initiative.
I think
focus.
that is if we're doing a static initiative. I think,
Okay.
well, I'm gonna
which
put-
we are not
Oh.
doing.
Well, I'm
Okay,
not
so
gonna
it's
put
just
that in
dice
there.
plus our dex.
Yes, unless you have a focus in initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes a
Did
lot
we
more
let you know if
sense.
we got doubles?
I don't think doubles are going to matter here as much. I'm just using combat stunts right now to keep things simple.
Got it.
I will add the other stunt stuff once we feel comfortable
Okay.
with the rules. As
But
they
on
go.
like full combat rolls, doubles are from the stunt table.
Table. Okay.
Because you have
yes,
whatever
yeah.
you rolled on your dragon die, that's how many points you can spend if you stunt on the table.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Okay.
yes,
Okay. I got a that was the numbers. A 15.
Damn,
for
we
my
got to get used to
initiative.
doing like math again.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
I also got a 15.
Okay.
18.
Can y'all say your character names when you're doing this? Because I need to know.
Yeah.
For writing down. So start.
Garas
Somebody who-
got a
Garas.
15. Yeah.
Venehn also got a 15.
Yaz got an 18.
All right.
And
What about Carter?
Gilles de Cartier got an 8.
Buddy.
Oh, buddy.
You better
All
say his
right.
full
Let me
name
roll.
Every
Body.
single.
Please, every
guard.
single
It's
time.
really good.
It's a great name.
It is. Gotta commit to the bit.
I gotta roll the.
I shaved my fucking beard off for this.
No.
I shaved for this.
In Neon Gods,
very
Sita was
committed to
always
this.
talking to us
For those of
about
you at
like
home, I
we're
didn't
showing
do
him
this
up,
for a
we're showing him
job.
up,
I
and
didn't
this
do
is
this
how he
for a
shows up to
partner.
play today.
He
Yeah. I didn't
shaved.
warn you.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did you roll on your dragon die?
A 5.
I also rolled a 5. What's your initiative modifier?
+4.
Okay, then you're gonna go before the bodyguards. Because they also got an 18. And Mr. Levine. Oop.
For exact dimensions, I would say that the unnamed tavern, and by the way, it's not just unnamed because we haven't told you, it's literally unnamed. The unnamed establishment is about 20 feet long and at most 15 feet wide, probably more like 10 feet wide.
It's very small. Yeah.
Very small.
Okay.
No windows.
Yaz, you are going to go first. Again, we'll do the surprise round for Yaz, Garas, and Venehn, and then we'll start the top. So,
Okay.
Yaz, what you got?
She pops up from behind the bar and shoots the bodyguard that's the furthest away with her crossbow.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
13.
That succeeds. They have a 12. Or no, wait, hold on. That's the noble. No, they have the bodyguard's a 14. Never mind.
Shit.
So that one does not succeed, unfortunately. Did I put a cheat sheet for the actions you can take in combat? I did not. God damn it. There was something I forgot. We didn't talk about what you guys can do during combat.
Major action, minor action, move?
No, it's just major action and minor action.
But you can use one of those to move. Okay, gotcha.
You can use one of those to move.
It's been a minute.
Major
It's like
actions.
old D&D rules.
Yes. So just so y'all know, these start on page 50 of the book. I will screenshot them, put them in. But major
shoot.
actions.
Could I have aimed then as my minor action?
You could have aimed, yeah, as your minor action. You want
That
to
would
do
make
that,
it a
bump it up to
14.
I'll allow that for this one because again, we're trying to remember. But yeah.
Is this tie
things
goes to the
aiming,
runner?
Tie goes, yeah. If you meet or exceed the AC, yeah.
Okay.
Or their defense. But yeah, so check out the book too because the minor actions, like I said, there's more than you can do than move. You can prepare stuff. You can aim. You can like ready things. Again, there's a lot of stuff. But major actions are like attack, charge, defend, things like that. So I would skim through those quickly. But so yeah, that does succeed. So you can roll damage.
Okay. So that is my 2d6 plus my buff. Okay. 10 damage.
Alrighty. 10 damage. Come on, sheets. There we go. So you hit this guard with your crossbow, like the twang in this like short, very small environment. It's hard not to miss. You're shooting fish in a barrel right now as you pop up, fire, and it sticks right into the male. They do reduce that by what is their armor? Reduce that by 5 with their armor.
Okay.
So. But that is a hit. That was major action, minor action, so I think that's all you can do.
That's
for
all
this
I can
first.
do, I think. Yeah.
Next is Garas.
Okay. So
Well, I didn't break the tie between the two of you, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
You guys can decide what order you want to go in between you and Venehn.
You're closer. You can go
I'll-
first.
Yeah. He pops up and just pulls out the knife, just stabs it in the foot of the guard that's closest to them.
Okay. Attack.
So, I roll all 3 dice and I add my dexterity to it.
Yes.
Okay. Since it's-
Plus, did you calculate? Do you have a focus and
I do not have a focus
in blades?
In blades. Let me just double check with that.
light blades?
Yes, I do have a focus in light blades. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so it'll be plus 2 onto that
Okay.
as well.
All right.
There are spaces on the sheet where you guys can just go ahead and pre-calculate your attack modifiers and stuff too. Might be handy in the future.
15.
That'll hit.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your damage, which I believe.
Oh, max
For-
damage. That's 6.
Okay, so 6 plus 1 plus your strength. What's your strength?
My strength is where is it? 1.
Okay,
Plus
so
1.
6 plus 2. So it'd be 8 points of damage minus the 5, so 3 points total. As you stab down through the boot. And don't forget, don't y'all have like sneak attack sort of thing, or like a backstab
Oh, right.
thing?
Yes, I have backstab. I forgot about
do
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
As
So
rogues,
I
if you took
inflicted
it.
damage.
If
Yeah.
I don't know
you
if-
you have to use you have to approach opponent with a move action, and then win an opposed dexterity stealth versus opponent's perception seeing check. If you win, you can use your major action to backstab.
Okay.
And you get an extra +2 to your attack and an extra 1d6 damage. You cannot
Was that
backstab an
just a-
enemy you begin your turn adjacent to.
Is that just a rogue thing?
I
Did
think
we
it's
just
one of the
get that?
talents we all got.
Yeah.
rogue.
Because
We
we
all
got
get it as
we got
backstab,
rogue's
yeah.
armor and we all got backstab, and then I think there was another one we were choosing.
Yeah.
It's with thievery.
Oh, we've got
Yeah.
thievery.
So you are. So yeah, you did start adjacent to this dude. Well, you're moving out of your hiding spot.
I think that assumes
yeah,
they like them knowing you're
Yeah,
there.
you were hidden. So I'll give you the extra. What is it? Extra D6.
The extra D6. Yeah.
It's also
Okay,
extra
good.
+2 to your attack.
Okay.
Yeah, which he already hit. So.
Yeah.
But that's
Oh, I
good to
rolled
know.
another 6.
Beacon rogues.
Okay. So- All right. You stab this gentleman in the foot through the heavy leather of his boot. The dagger driving in, he lets out a yelp of pain and dances backwards as limping as the dagger drives itself in. But he's very aware of your presence now. That is Garrus's turn. Venehn.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Because bows and stuff have a reload. Does that also
Yes.
count as load? The first action of combat, like the first round?
Yeah, because you're asking if you run over and pick up your bow.
If I have to, like, because
Your minor action.
bows are a minor action, so I would do reload is a minor action, and then attacking is a major action.
Yeah, I mean, because your bow's not preload. I'm imagining
It's
your
not
bow
preloaded.
Isn't
Is
what
what I was thinking. That's why it's different from a
It's
crossbow, because a crossbow you
Yeah.
can have sort of loaded
preloaded.
ahead of time. That's
Yeah.
also why, just for your reference, Sid, it is a major action to reload a crossbow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you
I
won't
saw
get another
that.
crossbow shot until 2
Yep.
rounds from now, unless you
That's
decide to do
fine.
something else.
Okay,
there are
so I
talents you can
can't.
take later
So
on.
sort of aiming and stuff for the most part, I guess, is off the table unless I've like readied a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure I understand. So I'm gonna, yeah. That's minor action, knock an arrow. I've jumped from the table, tumbled, grabbed the bow. It's all very dramatic in the lead up to this.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to? So use your minor action to move over there, and then and pick it up. I don't. I'm not going to count picking up the bow as it. You could use your major action, do something like defend,
Okay.
or something else if you wanted to this turn.
Because I have to get to it.
Yeah.
That's fine. I will. Oh, I went away from the page because I was looking at bow stuff.
Or make a melee attack.
You know, just looking at bow stuff. I do have a knife.
Yeah. This would
I'll,
qualify if you make the stealth check to do a sneak attack.
I'll just do
backstabbing
knife.
instead
I'll do
of-
knife, and then if it gets really nasty, I'll go get the bow.
Okay. Do you want to try for your backstab?
Sure.
Okay. I think you already succeeded on the stealth check, so I'm not going to make you do that again.
Okay.
You were already stealth, but you
G-
move over
G-
there to backstab.
GM.
Yes.
Could I have also done a backstab as a treat?
Can you do a backstab with a ranged weapon?
It just says if you can attack from an unexpected direction or catch them unawares.
Yeah, I don't think it has
Must
to be
approach with a
melee.
move action if
Okay.
you do a melee.
Okay. So you succeeded on the stealth check also. So yeah, you can roll an extra d6.
5.
All right. And okay. So Savannah, you just have to make your attack then.
Okay. Which is pretty good because my dexterity pretty good. Not as good as the bow, with which I do have a +7 to attack.
Yeah, no.
Which is a lot, but the dagger's got a +5. That's so I've got a double here in good rolling land. That is 6. That's a 19.
Yeah.
Okay, and
That
I'll
succeeds.
roll double 4s. So
you
my
do get a
dragon dice
stunt.
is a 4, so I can do a stunt. I will do. Must be adjacent to you if you're using a melee weapon. You know, I'm gonna go for the big bucks, right?
Yeah.
Are they all like they're all in close proximity?
Yeah.
Are the
I mean,
two
everybody's
guards,
kind of in close.
or like one of the guards and the noble guy, like adjacent to each other?
Yeah, I'd say the noble guy's close to the guard.
I'm
over
going
there,
to
so-
dual strike.
Okay, so you're gonna do an attack against both of them.
Nasty. Well, it's your attack is so strong it affects 2 targets.
Yeah. So, you.
Apply the test results. of
Yeah,
your
and
original
that-
attack roll to the secondary target, so it's the same attack roll.
And that'll hit him too.
In other words, you only make 1 attack roll and apply it to both opponents. It's a really good swing, you guys.
All right, so roll your damage, and I'll apply that to both
Okay.
of them.
Dagger doesn't do as much as I have.
It's gonna be 1d6 plus 1, 2d6 plus 1.
2d6
because you have your back 6.
Back stat. Oh, I didn't add the +2 to my attack, so it's more. It's a lot. Okay, so
That's
2d6.
fine. You did it. You did even better.
That's a 6, 7, 8.
I regret giving all this surprise.
That's 10 damage with the dagger.
Damn.
It's a lot.
Okay.
That's... Wow. Backstab.
You stab. This.
It's probably more of a
you-
big slash.
Yeah, you actually as you roll across the bar and duck under the swing of the one that just got stabbed in the foot as he's flailing backwards, and you unsheath your dagger and make a slash at the bodyguard on the other side of the room that just got hit with the crossbow bolt, and as he is kind of off kilter with this bolt sticking out of his shoulder, you actually slash him across the side of his throat, and a gout of blood goes spraying out over the bar, and he kind of slumps back, clutching his neck against the wall. And with your follow through, you cut into the arm, like through the silk sleeve of the noble, who yelps and kind of shuffles backwards as well into the dead body of the bodyguard that you just slew.
Damn, I've literally
that-
never felt cool at level 1 before.
Yeah.
For real.
That will end your turn, and Carter.
You skipped over the guards, didn't you? Or did the
His
guards
surprise
go?
round.
Surprise,
Surprise
round.
round.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were so
Carter,
stealthy.
you were. Is there anything Carter's doing?
Fuck. I mean, I was literally planning on doing nothing for the first round, but then there just had to be a murder. So Carter's posture goes from rigid but somewhat passive to he sees the neck cut, the deep wound in the neck of this guard, and he looks to the Lord. What's his face?
Levine.
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 Oswald.
You know, like Avril.
Just we're fighting Adam Levine.
I would fight Adam Levine.
Is the guard that Sav viciously wounded? Is he what you would consider like
Wounded? He
incapacitated,
dead.
or is he at
I
0?
wounded another one.
Oh, he's at 0.
Okay.
Oh, I think I
he's-
killed that man.
He's dead.
Then Carter.
I'm not
produces
going
a-
with wounded rules for most of the anyone but the important NPCs, of which there are none in this room.
Carter produces like a paring knife for cutting like limes and lemons and shit, and just steps around the bar, maintaining eye contact with the Lord at all times, and says, Lord Oswald Levine, if you value your life, now would be the time to leave. As he sticks the knife through the throat of the presumably dead guard, but it's all about,
Okay, just like coup de grace,
Yeah.
trying to make it intimidation, like trying to intimidate him.
We could roll intimidate on it. I don't.
Yeah, I want this. I think this is an intimidating move.
It feels pretty intimidating.
For real.
Yeah. Go ahead and because I'm not going to make you attack.
Damn, Carter.
What is the ability?
It would
Communication.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's either communication.
I
Intimidation is also under. I've seen it under strength too. Yeah. it's also
But he's
under
not
strength.
strong. I mean, it really
Okay.
wouldn't be any different.
Yeah. So
Um,
either one.
It's only a 7.
Okay. Let me do a will check for him.
Any kind of advantage for my boy Carter, since I just did
I'll
a
give him a
whole
plus
murder in
one.
front of
Yeah,
him.
I'll give you a
Yeah.
+1 on that, so I'll bump it up to an 8. Because there was a murder just done. Oh, I hit the wrong button there.
Just wait, guys. Only
The
level
table
1.
went
We're gonna
on.
have a whole bunch of talents and focus, foci in a couple of levels, and it'll be.
The talent
Okay.
right now is I just did a murder. I hope that helps.
It bumped it up to an 8. He rolled a
Yeah.
7. So just enough to succeed on that. The murder.
I
Yes.
hope Carter succeeds on
the murder
everything.
did the job.
That is fantastic.
You can tell that
Thank
the
you
will
for the
of this.
murder.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Carter.
Yeah, thanks, Ben. That was awesome.
Thank you for the
Lord-
murder.
Lord Levine drops his cane and begins to stumble. It's not his turn, but it begins to stumble for the door, looking very shaken right now. Okay.
And I know I don't have another action, but as he sees the Lord stepping away, he just clips his attention to the remaining guard.
Okay. Yes, it is your turn.
I think just as calmly and imposingly as she can, she'll take her major action to just reload her crossbow. Minor action to aim it at the Lord's head.
Okay. I will. All right. I'm trying to decide what the bodyguard's gonna do. You know what? I'll also roll a willpower for the bodyguard to see.
Yeah,
How
you
he's
should roll
feeling right
for
now.
how much he gets paid.
Roll for how much he gets paid. That is a 13 on him, so I
Damn,
think
this
he's
fool's
getting
rich.
paid. Yeah, he's getting paid a good amount, and he
He's got
got stabbed in the
benefits.
foot. He's angry.
So it's definitely a goon and not a henchman.
Yeah, I think he is gonna actually swipe at Gary, just kind of reflexively because he got stabbed in the foot by you. Is going to
Damn, that's
swipe
2
at you
days
with
in a
his-
row with the foot stabbing, huh?
with his long sword. That is an 18 to hit.
Oof. Okay.
Oh no.
What's your defense?
My defense is 14.
Okay, so that definitely hits. I'm gonna
So now
roll
You've been stabbed 8 times.
damage.
You
That's
know
11
Carter's
points of
keeping
damage.
11?
So
minus
you'll-
your armor.
3.
Okay, so that is 11 minus my armor, so that's 3, so that's 8.
Okay, so you take 8 points of damage.
I'm really glad that 3 of us picked the same class and you guys can help me remember all this
Yeah.
shit. We're gonna have to like pool our resources and
To help Sita.
Sita.
Yeah, and on the other,
Yeah.
well, on the
I have
other side,
spells.
Sita and I are gonna try to help each other with magic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddies,
Magic.
magic buddies.
Works out well in the
Magic
end.
buddies.
Um,
Magic buddies.
He gets a
Magic buddies.
good hit on you, Garas, with the long sword. You thought the last stab was bad. This one is worse.
Want to finish
That's
the
his-
job. Okay.
Minor action, he moves into like a defensive position in front of his charge, in front of the noble. Garas.
Oh, you wanted to finish the job, I guess. Okay. He takes the dagger And is it like a minor action to switch my weapons?
I don't. Let me see. Might as well learn the rules now.
I think it was because there's a minor action for readying something. Let's
Okay.
see. Ready, you can unsheath a weapon, pull out a potion, or otherwise
Yes.
ready an
Okay.
item that is stowed.
So
That's a
I'm
minor
going
actions,
to
yeah.
use a minor action to pull out my Morning Star.
Okay.
And when I pull it out, it like he pulls it out. He's like, "Oh, you stabbed me. That really hurt. So I'm going to have to hurt you right back." And he pulls it out, and the Morning Star's head just clunks on the ground with a thud. And he does like a wind up and a swing, and the chain twirls, and he flicks it, swinging that Morning Star's like spiked ball on this chain with like such speed and precision, like he's cracking a whip right at this guy's head.
Venehn just
Okay,
looks really impressed and goes, "Where is he keeping that?"
Mine's at my back.
Your back is like 6 feet tall.
Oh snap! So I got two
Oh.
5s and a 4.
Okay.
So that's 5.
Even without the modifier, I think that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a 14,
Okay.
so as long as you
Yeah.
got a +1.
So that's 5
No,
plus my dexterity. That is 4, and that's a plus another 4. That is an 18. Yes.
Okay. That's not the one I meant to share. And I think
got
that is a
4
stunt.
stunts. Yeah, I got 4 stunt points I can use.
Okay.
Where's the stunt? Where does stunt table go?
I'm gonna put it up. I hit the wrong
It's
one.
also in the assets tray.
Okay.
So you can either do it. You could do anything of the 4 or less.
There's literally only one you can't do.
Yeah, there's only one
Yeah.
I can't do. Yeah.
So you could, if you want to attack both him and the noble that is retreating, you could do a dual strike. You could do a lightning attack, which you could attack the guard twice and really try to finish the job. You do a mighty blow and add an extra d6.
I think.
You could do more than one thing too. You just
Oh, I can do more than one thing. Okay. I would like to do. You know what? Let me go with lightning attack.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you do, let's see, you make a second attack against the same enemy or a different one with a range of sight. Right. So you roll again on this
Okay,
one.
roll again.
So yeah, roll again on this one. See if this one hits.
That is. That's a 13 this time.
So that one misses.
Okay.
But go ahead and roll your damage on the first attack.
Okay, so that is a d6, and I add a bonus 3 to it.
Lightning attack does stipulate that you have to have a missile loaded for a ranged attack, and so now I'm just wondering like what level I have to get to be able to like Legolas knock multiple arrows at once.
I know I saw a talent or something for it.
There is. There super
do
is.
that.
5 plus 3, so that's 8 points of damage. Right there, yeah. And I'm not focused in this, so... Wait, light...
Okay.
No, light blades, yeah. No, I'm frozen bows.
But the
brawling.
focus only applies to the attack, not the damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's you said 8 points.
Yeah.
Minus 4, so 3. Okay. So we'll do. All right, he's really not looking good, but he's still up. That is Garrus's turn. So Venehn.
I think it's still knife o'clock, boss.
Okay.
I think Venehn is just like, okay, this rich fool's running away. He seems pretty sad. He had the gumption to come in here with all his intimidation and then still say, "Oh, I'm not the Baron. The Baron's my dad." So he's even less important than a Baron who's like almost a peasant. He's just got a little bit nicer shoes. I'm gonna kill his bodyguard.
Okay. It's go to make your attack. It's knife o'clock, about to be knife hurdy.
Knife hurdy. Oh, that's double sixes, baby. You're murdering Plus a 3, so that's 6.
like
That's
we're-
fine.
we're
Listen, I need
12.
to.
That's a
to be able
20
get
to
first
hit.
blood right away, so you guys didn't feel bad about killing people. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
This is a bloody city.
Like we're the most like.
so I
Team Rocket
get-
crew, but we're killers.
Did I do that math right?
Rita.
20. Yeah, so I have 3 stunt points.
Okay. Could also do a lightning attack.
I'm gonna do a lightning
Or you
attack.
just-
I don't feel like I need to
Okay.
taunt this man. He knows I'm here.
No.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a second roll.
Oh, 16?
Also hits. So roll. That'll be 2d6 plus 2.
Yes. 4, 5, 9.
Okay. Guy's still up.
Damn, dude. We should
this
hire
guy's
this man. We should hire
hanging
this
there.
man.
Yeah, really.
This
Yeah.
one bodyguard is really
Put down the
putting in his
crossbow.
stripes.
Are you looking for work?
Maybe we could probably pay you
And we
better
don't
than
have a
this.
lot of money, but I did just read the rulebook and find out that you do get to roll for money in addition to getting your equipment, so this fucking changes the game.
I didn't know that.
I found
that
it
is
just
Ven's
now. We all have
turn.
money we didn't know about.
I rolled max money. Max money, max money.
God.
That's my next
It is the
D&D
noble's
character.
That's
money.
Max
Lord
money.
Levine, you just hear the sound of light footsteps as he goes running very quickly away, the little pitter patter of his feet as he runs.
Should we kill him?
No, I mean, we could. We could kill him.
Let him
I know.
go, it's not worth
I
it.
recognize his. I recognize his face. I'll take care of him later.
Who knows? My boss might
'Cause
want
I
him dead. I can
mean-
probably finagle it. But don't kill him now,
I-
because if I kill him for
I
my
have to
boss,
show-
then we get
No, it's
money.
All right.
It's fine.
He's definitely out of sight at this point. He's gone out of the bar.
It's fine.
So,
I'll
yeah.
I'll run it by my boss. I'll see if maybe he's like insulted somebody or whatever. Or just kill him real quick, get paid.
Yeah, we can get.
Carter.
We can make some money from this.
Carter looks at the remaining guard and just says, "Leave," and then turns to the masks and starts pulling them off the wall. And once he's done that, he goes to the bottles of liquor and starts pulling them off. After a couple of those, he turns to the group and twists a candle that's sitting on the shelf where many of the liquor bottles are, and a retreating wall passage appears, and he says, "That was very foolish of you. You should follow me now." And he steps off into the darkness.
Okay. It is Yas's turn again. Yas, are you going to finish off this guard who's in
Yeah,
here? Or
Of
okay.
course.
He's seen the secret passage now.
You
so
see the secret passage. He gets
Yeah.
gotta die.
all right.
Yeah, and I aimed, so
You did.
Yeah.
So plus 1 on this.
Hokey dokey. Where'd my weapons go? Crossbow! Oh no, that's damage.
Yeah. Make sure you clear your last.
Well,
roll.
nope, that's not it.
It's like plus 32.
32! Wait, no! Alright. That's a 17
that
plus
hits.
the 1 is an 18.
Code and roll damage.
We're on
Okay.
fucking fire.
We're very competent.
This is not going to
killers.
be good for any of our attitudes. I can just tell you that right now.
No, it's not.
I rolled an 18 on a strength check.
You did.
We're
Y'all feel
literally-
First
invincible.
fucking thing I did in this game.
Carter's
wait,
about to
what
join the
damage?
team. We're about to be unstoppable.
Okay, so that'll be 5 points. He had 4 left, so he's dead.
Venehn totally
Uh,
thinks Carter is like a muscle wizard under there.
Yeah.
The bolt,
like,
as the man
totally.
Muscle
hears
wizard
the
cast fist.
footsteps, as the guard hears the footsteps of his nobleman retreating, like turns back and looks back forward again, just in time to get a crossbow bolt in the eye, and immediately just falls
Just say
face
what?
first onto it. That is the end of combat. Everybody is dead or running away.
Oh, good job, everyone. High fives all around. And he like does this weekly, but
that
then
was-
he was like,
Oh,
"Oh,
okay, buddy.
I am bleeding again."
We're going.
Uh,
Carter,
Should we move the bodies at least?
Oh boy, I believe we're going to have to move the bodies. Yeah, Carter, what should
Stack
we?
'em up.
Come
Let's
back
stack 'em up behind the
before
bar.
Garas is just a body, please. And then we'll go through your passage.
Carter pops back out for just a second out of the shadows and says, "The bodies are useless. It does not matter. The Lord has seen this place. He may be minor, but he plays the game. We are found out. Now it is time to leave."
Okay, but can you
Follow
help
me.
Garas first, please?
Can I get the people in the bar to probably everyone except for Carter, because Carter's in the passageway, to make a perception hearing? If you've got hearing,
Do I have hearing? I don't think
I just have perception.
Yeah, I just have
Let's see.
perception. Yeah.
Listen, we have bows and riding.
I have perception and
I got doubles.
I got the 10.
11.
actually, I got doubles too.
okay. So what are the what are the totals?
I
I
got
got
an,
an 11.
I got an 11 also.
Okay, and Venehn, what you got?
10.
Okay, 10. So everyone, Garas and yes, the two of you here, from out in the alleyway, on the other side of the half-open door, leading out from the Red Jenny. Oh, just make sure you put the body somewhere. He looks important. Yeah, the crates. That's fine. Thank you, Wolf. And footsteps approaching the tavern.
Yaz jumps behind the bar.
Okay, I guess it's an emergency.
Okay, I guess we are
Come on.
running now. And he reaches, wait, hold on, I want to, and he grabs a bottle as they're being pulled.
Garas has like an arm draped over Venehn, but they're just so small. Come on, idiot.
You just hear a voice kind of calling in as you're all retreating into the passageway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just, hello, is this one yours? As do you closing it, or are you guys running, or
We go
I'm
down the
making
passageway,
myself
close
wait,
it, but Yaz will stand at it just like in the crack, like.
Okay, so you close the passageway. Is there like a peephole through it? I assume there'd probably be. Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Yeah, it's through the
eyes of the picture.
Yeah,
Yes.
the red lady painting, the oil
And
painting. Yeah.
Yaz doesn't. I'm sure there's a step stool to like look up at it. Yaz doesn't even need it. She's 6'7", so she just looks through.
So the door closes, leaving you all in pitch black. As Yas like looks through one of the eyes, staring out, and you see the doorway darken as a blue dressed figure steps in. Actually, I have a picture for this person. I will put them. This is the one I didn't have much time to work on, so just forgive me. Oh boy, that's very big. You'll have to zoom out for that.
Hello, beautiful.
Oh, hello.
Black hair, wearing a blue doublet with a very high collar, silver lined, wearing a silver mask, showing kind of like emerald colored eyes. They grimace as they see the bodies and say, "Hello. Quite a mess in here." Knocks on the door. "Is anyone here?" Steps inside. Wolf, they're not here. I don't care what you do with the body. No, it's fine. There's a box over there. Just throw him inside of that.
They look like they are. What do you see out there?
They've killed the Baron. Or the Baron's
Oh,
son.
they killed the Baron.
I guess they
Garas,
hold him.
you
Yeah.
stay here. You're bleeding a lot. I'm small.
I
They
am
won't even
bleeding a
see
lot.
the passage open.
Okay, but can you do me? Wait, Ven, come here, Ven, come here.
What?
Before you go out,
What?
refill my drink.
What, do I look like your maid?
Yes.
I don't think you look like a maid.
No, you haven't seen me in the outfit.
Ven.
Doesn't explain.
Is there a secret doggy door of this package message too, where you can sneak through and then pop up in behind the bar?
I was gonna fall out like, ugh! Very dramatically.
Either way, the wall's opening.
Just like, I'm so little.
Unless you tell me that you're Paper Mario, I think that somebody's gonna notice the wall opening.
I could probably do a better
You
Mario
slip
voice than
between
Chris Pratt,
molecules.
so
Hey!
Here
I'll
we
let the
go.
wall. Okay, so the wall opens.
Okay, here's what happens.
I
Here's
can
what
be
I'll
the
do.
only one that comes out of it. You guys fucking back up.
Yeah. He kind of ducks back out into the alleyway and says, "Can you come here? It's not as effective if you're not with me. You look cooler than I do." And
I like these people.
I like
Yeah,
it.
me too.
You know they're bad guys, right? Like, because we like them. It's
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
Of course.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
We
y'all
like
are
them
bad
too much.
guys.
They have
We're
to.
bad guys.
We might also be the bad guys.
Look, we are DreamWorks film, the bad guys. Okay, look.
Are we though? Or we're pretty Robin Hood.
Yeah,
The
we are.
anti-heroes.
The Russell
Yeah.
Crowe Robin
It's
Hood.
left to be determined.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
Um,
All right.
so you kind of sneak out while his back is turned, Venehn, and the door shuts behind you.
Slam a big hand up. Well, it's a little hand, but I make a loud noise on the bar. Is someone there?
Are you pretending like you've been attacked?
I mean, I was attacked. I'm not pretending.
Okay. Are you acting like you're injured? I try to get a feel for what you're trying to
I'm
accomplish
more
here.
just drawing attention to myself, so maybe the whole
Okay.
secret passage thing goes super unnoticed.
Just kind of turns. Oh,
Sorry,
hello.
conked a little bit. Hi, are you also here to do some murders?
No, I think we missed that.
Well, I mean, obviously. The bar doesn't usually look like this.
Well done. Here. Is this your bar?
Of course.
All right. May I come in?
Sure. Mind the bodies. Again, they're not usually there.
Right. Steps over one of them and says, "Wolf, you can come in." And another figure comes in behind. This one, very much covered up, armor in this kind of like emerald plated, silver trimmed armor, full mask, cowl, everything covered, except for a long, like blonde ponytail, which extends like down to their like mid thigh. This one I will also show.
You should have warned me you had art. I would have made a screen so I could show the chat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Again, you'll probably have to zoom out for these because I need to do these in smaller file formats.
Chat for next week. I'll
There we
have a
go.
whole screen just for you.
Zoom in and out and it'll
It's
fix
doing
itself.
the thing for me. Where the-
Oh, that's
I've seen this
cool.
man.
Oh wow.
That is cool.
Describe.
Again, emerald adorned armor, kind of a matching face mask with this like silver trim around the edges. They have a blade at their side. Again, completely covered up, like hair covered except for their long ponytail that
Ponytail.
comes out behind them. And their gauntlets each have like a blade extending out the back of their gauntlet as well. And says the person who's been speaking to, Wolf, as they've been referred to, just kind of comes in and quietly moves to like the edge of the room and leans up against the wall.
I'd say you could have a seat, but most of the chairs are broken.
It seems that
Yeah,
way.
it's just anime blushing in the darkness, and as Wolf walks in.
Is it just you here? Did you do these murders?
That depends. Do you know them?
No.
Then yeah, that was me.
Well done. The one in the alleyway that was running, screaming and wetting themselves, was that also one of yours?
I would say they are sort of the opposite of one of mine.
All right. Well, Wolf here got a little jumpy and took care of that one for you.
Oh. Well, in that case, I don't know. Good job, I guess. We've all done a good job.
I was hoping to come here and discuss some business, but if it's just you, then I was looking for a bit more, honestly. But we can still discuss if you're the crew that runs out of here.
What sort of business?
Profitable.
Well, sure. Everyone with a fancy mask says that.
The eyes
Right.
in the portrait are darting back and forth.
Yeah.
Money?
But what sort?
I suppose I should I should introduce myself. I am Arlanson Raoul Jean-Baptiste Colbert, and they take a formal bow, and they say, but you may call me Arlo if you wish. My quiet, brooding friend in the corner is Wolf. I'm a bard by trade, and it is a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
I'm looking for enterprising individuals that might be interested in conducting business through a third party. That third party being myself.
You haven't said what kind of business yet.
Oh, standard sort of things. Stealing, cutting throats, blackmail, playing the game, as it would be.
But you're a bard.
Yes,
So
just a
who's-
humble bard.
So who's funding you?
Many people, if I play my cards right. I have many connections in the Orlesian courts, and many people who are seeking out many other people to do work for them.
Do any of
I'm
these many
hoping-
people have a name? Because I already have
They
a noble
do.
connection that makes me quite a bit of money, so unless you have something to bargain with other than jobs and somebodies.
Can we sit and have a drink and talk about this? I feel much more confident if I had a drink in my hand.
Don't we all? What do you have?
Wine, if you have it.
Looks around. I know what that one looks like.
What is everybody in the secret passage doing?
Garas is trying to listen to this. What he's doing is he's trying to pinpoint their voice because he's got connections. He knows everybody by face, and he's trying to listen to their voice to see if he recognizes it, if he can jog some kind of memory in him to maybe who this person really is, who they may know, or anything like that.
Okay. Do you have a focus for this, or?
I don't have a focus for it, but I feel like this is definitely something that he will still try to
He's
do.
got the confidence for it.
No, that's
though.
fine.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know if there was something you were going for.
Also, I just want to say to my fellow players, feel free to intervene at any time because Venehn is like,
No,
Yeah,
this
please.
is great.
Yeah.
So this is probably cunning. Sorry.
Okay.
Yas actually has a focus in cultural lore. Could she just take a look at these two, especially like Wolf's armor, maybe,
Sure.
and then see if that rings
Oh.
any bells?
Well, I got a That is a 15 for me.
Okay.
With a focus. I got a 16.
16. Okay. So I'll go with Garas first. Garas, you recognize their name. This is a name that I imagine you've got some feelers or at least some connections in high society. This is a very up and coming bard. So bards are typically spies by trade. They go by bards, they perform, they tell stories, but a lot of people, the kind of secret underground of it is most of the time they're gathering information and trade in that information. They also just do it by telling stories and singing songs too. In Orlesian high society, bards are almost welcomed into their folds in order to play the game. Some bards hold a very differing standards, but a very high place of importance depending on their talents. There are court bards that are employed by the empress and the princes and princesses and the dukes and like the higher ups of Orlesian culture. Arlo, or Arlanson Raoul Jean-Baptiste Courbet, is a very up and coming bard who has actually performed very recently within the courts of the Imperial Palace. They've only been in Orlais or in Val Royeaux for a few months now, but has definitely made a name for themselves.
Okay. When he hears that voice, he kind of puts it all together, and his eyes widen a bit, and he thinks about this, and he's like, "Okay, plays the game. All right, let's just go to that." And he will lean. He'll try to make it look really cool the way he does it. He does a whole thing where he tries to lean out of the door and do a fancy twirl.
Yes, is literally in right in front of the door, staring.
He's still gonna try to it's like, yes,
Are
yes,
you
move,
gonna
yes,
lean
move,
on
yes,
her?
yes, move. I want to.
If you don't move, you're gonna get blood on your very nice coat. I'm just saying.
Yes, move, because I don't want to get blood on your nice coat. It's really beautiful because I bought that for you last week.
What are you
I also
doing?
need to answer Yaz's role too, but I can wait till.
I want to talk to them, but I want to come out and look cool.
I'm looking at the armor. Give me a moment.
Fine.
I can't wait until Yaz and Carter decide, holy shit, we do not want to associate with these two, and just leave. And we have two separate adventures. It's literally been an hour and a half.
Carter is a quarter of the way down the damn hallway.
It's like, why are we just
can't believe
standing
he's
here?
still
What
there.
are you doing?
No, and it's pitch black, but he knows it by heart. And so he has just made a quarter of the way down the hallway, realized, stops, dead in his tracks, square foot, realized no one is following him, turns around, turns back, and is just processing information.
Carter's just assuming, gotta find a new job now. Yes, you're inspecting the armor. It is very Orlesian. The ornamentation, everything of it. It just screams Orlesian design. But one piece stands out to you. On their pauldron, there is an emblem kind of amidst the adorned scroll work of the armor of a tooth, like a fang. And that you immediately recognize from maybe a history book or something belonging to an order of assassins that practice within Orlais. Savannah, I saw your mouth move. Did you have a guess? Or
No,
Okay.
that was for me. You're gonna see my mouth move a lot, okay?
That's fine.
Just as she's just like pushing her like back into Garas, like trying to get him to wait. All right, they're legit.
What did you gain from looking at that armor?
Assassin's Order,
Oh,
Real
shit,
thing?
assassins, the real ones.
I suppose.
Oh, oh crap. Okay, so this person is the real deal.
All right.
Right, I'm going to go talk to them because it sounds like they have a business opportunity. Where did
Are you doing? Are you doing your bit?
I'm about to
Do
do
you
my
want-
bit. Can you go retrieve Carter? Because where did Carter go?
No, go ahead and do your bit. I want to see.
Okay, I'm going to go do my bit. You go retrieve Carter.
No,
and
you do your bit first, and I'll watch.
are you going to watch this time? Can you
Do
give me-
the bit now.
Oh, fine. Just give me notes this time. And he opens up the door. And
She
when
pushes it all the way
Bam!
open as he's trying to, so he falls.
he falls through, but he does like a flare where he does a spin and then leans on the bar like this.
Please do
Right
like a
next-
Willy Wonka, like fall and like do somersault and
Yes,
then land back
totally
up. And...
does that. Like he falls, does a somersault, and rolls right up next to Venn and puts their elbow on the bar.
Garas, you're alive!
Yes, I am alive. The rumors of me being dead were obviously misconstrued.
Yaz will now just back up into the darkness and like try to like do one of these for Carter.
As you see, I've heard word that you were to talk about a business opportunity.
You always know just when to show up, don't you?
Is there anyone else hiding in here that
Who
would like to join the
knows?
conversation? All right.
Perhaps. Maybe
There's-
yes, maybe no.
This yes,
This
like,
place
fine.
is very strange
Carter.
and magical.
It is so many things. We open up a door, we find magical things. Like myself. Hello, my name is Garas.
Wait, as Garrett says that, Venehn leans on the table and sort of looks across at the at fucking Bernard St. James. What's his name?
Arlo.
Arlo. And he's like, or perhaps you are the magical thing we are to be fighting.
You flatter me, sir.
We just met. I keep that one to myself.
Yes has found Carter's shoulders, is gonna like scoot around them, like squeak around them in the entryway, and then just start like pushing him back through the door.
He's a
He actually
person.
Because
Talk to
when
him.
he hears the secret door open, he's still just standing there in the dark, facing the hallway, trying to figure out what to do. He hears the door open again, and you guys go back, and he goes like, and then he turns around on his heel and starts walking back with purpose.
We made
So
this whole
everybody
game a
enters the room.
challenge for Sita.
Yeah.
Is what's happening.
To be reluctant
accidentally.
about joining the bit. Please, more the merrier. I'm glad to know that I wasn't misinformed for that. There was only one person working here.
Oh, there's
Fucking Carter starts putting the bottles back on the shelves and the masks back on the walls.
So, your question for me then was, who be
yes.
hiring?
Yes, who will be hiring? What exactly will we be doing? How much money will we be acquiring? Will there be collector fees?
You have to understand, in my trade, I can only tell you so much, but I could insinuate some things that may clarify the situation. There are many people within the courts that would hire me for my services in brokering information. There are many people outside the courts that are very interested in paying me more to make sure that information ends up in the right hands. I'm not doing a good job of this.
No,
Oh,
you're
doing
not.
fine. No, you're doing fantastic. Keep on going.
They pay enough to enjoy the services of this one.
A giant woman comes out of the hallway.
Yeah, like she just like ducks
Oh
her
my.
horns, stands in the open doorway.
Oh, yes, you're still here. I thought you had left.
Oh yes, we thought you ran away.
Oh, we just
Dude,
thought
I
she
think
I
left.
can
She never
be-
runs away.
Oh no, she
I
never
don't-
ran away. No, yes,
I
it's our-
don't run. My
No.
feet are too big.
At this point,
If I
it's
can.
very funny because Venehn has given this person everyone else's names, but not theirs.
Yeah. If I can be more direct, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Me.
No, that's yes. You can call me Asan.
Asan. Right. There are a lot of. I'm going to do something that I don't have the opportunity to do much in my current position, and that is to be blunt. There are many figures within Orlesian society that are. What's the word I'm looking for?
Rich.
No,
Stupid.
assholes.
that's one.
Oh,
Those two.
yes.
And honestly, I don't like many of them at all.
Oh well.
Wolf, you agree with me, right, Wolf? And Wolf just in the corner, still leaning up against, just nods. Right. Wolf doesn't like them either. And we're not the only people from outside of Valroyo that believe that way, or outside of Orlais. I have many contacts outside of Orlais that would pay a lot of coin to put their own foot into the game.
I see. So you want us to, let's say, shuffle the chess pieces on the board in your favor or in their favor?
A startup is what you're pitching.
Yes. Or just generally cause chaos. I honestly don't care.
We are good at that. We are good.
You're
we're
in the right
great
place.
at that. Yeah.
Suffice it to say, the nobility here are too preoccupied with their selves to consider the fact that people like yourselves would ever do anything to undermine them.
Don't I know it?
No offense taken, because yes. Well, I will say this right off the bat. I am already believing I'm already on your side with this. We love to cause chaos. We love to steal things. It's kind of what we do normally. It's our pretty much our daily activities. But we just would like to know, outside of money, what else would we be getting out of this? Because, I mean, if you're going to help us as a startup, you better give us something to start with.
Well, I suppose leads on work and coin notwithstanding. I have connections. What else do I have? I suppose I could play music for you. What is it you're looking for?
Well, for me personally, what I'm looking for is
A new shirt.
that. Outside of a new shirt, I
Not
definitely
everyone
would like
thinks the shirt is a problem. I'm just saying.
fair, but what I would like to make sure is this: we are dealing with nobles, and if we're going to be causing chaos, I would like some kind of insurance that they are going to be safe. And he kind of like motions to the others behind him, like in a little, not too obvious fashion, but he's trying to imply their safety comes before his.
That's very noble of you, but if you're looking for safety, then I'm afraid you're living in the wrong city.
Of course we are. That's obvious. I just wanted to, make sure that you are on the up and up with this. Because a lot of people, they will promise safety, then turn around and stab you right in the back.
And you said you had backing.
I do.
So we want money. And we want backing.
I can do this. If you work with me and you are successful, I can make introductions. Get you the same backing that I currently have. But I'm afraid I can't offer you something that I can't provide. And though I can sit here and make promises that I'm not looking to make more enemies in this city, I don't know if you'll actually believe them.
Well, we are always open to making new friends.
Friends works for me.
How about this? You say if we work for you, we are successful, everything goes as planned. Give us a job. Pay agreed upon up front. We show you what we can do. If everyone is satisfied with the terms when the job comes to an end, we move from there.
Deal.
Wonderful. Let's do business then. He holds out a hand to Arlo.
Takes your hand to shake it.
Shakes the hand. Pulls out another bottle from beneath, like looking around, trying to grab a bottle. And
Carter's gonna be
uncorks
so
it.
mad at you.
Carter, we can put this on tab. We can put it on their tab, right?
Carter is mopping blood right now, and when he sees you go for the bottle, he says, "Please, honored patron, you know that is for employees only. I will happily serve you."
But Carter, you're doing so fine over there. We want to help you out. We want to pour drinks too.
Come on, Carter, you're a friend.
Come on, Carter, be cool.
Carter, be cool.
I am quite comfortable, thank you.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Please, Carter,
Great,
let
here we
us
go.
do this guy. And he pops open the cork and pours everyone drinks.
He said he was comfortable.
He said, yeah, he was comfortable with it.
Yeah,
Pours
it's
drinks for
just
everyone.
size.
Well, I suppose you want to know the first job that I have for you then.
Oh, yes, we do.
I'd like for you to steal something.
What exactly would you like us to steal? Because that is our specialty.
Once again, your biggest problem is eagerness.
I like to steal things.
Yes, they know we
It's
like
alright.
to steal things. There's no negotiating if you give everything away up front.
I'm willing to pay you quite a lot for this, as I believe that the piece that you'll be stealing will be worth even more.
We're talking gold, yes?
Yes.
We're not talking about some metaphorical kind of wealth.
No.
Oh, good.
The money
Gold.
was the friends we made along the way. No.
Because that has happened to us, and we were very upset.
They were not our friends.
Oh, they were not.
What I would like you to steal, what my employers would like for you to steal, is the Empress's point.
Would Garas know what that is?
Roll a lore check.
Could I also do that since I'm an
Sure.
insufferable know-it-all?
Same Z's. Yeah.
I'm just not gonna.
Yeah, you can all roll to see. If you know
Venehn
what
doesn't
it is.
participate in knowing shit. Their job is
That is a-
easier if they don't know shit about these people.
That is a 14 for me.
Okay.
16.
17.
Okay. Damn.
Damn, y'all.
All right, y'all. Nerds.
Damn, Daniel.
You.
Can I roll for
mean,
25.
you get like an 18. Roll 3
Is
sixes.
this, what was this? What stat was this?
Cunning.
Cunning.
$13.
Okay. You all know what this is. The Empress has a royal guard called the Empress's Arm. They are the ones that maintain the peace and protect the Empress. And each member of the Empress's Arm is given a special blade. Those blades are referred to as the Empress's Point.
I was afraid of that.
Oh,
They are enchanted Tevinter blades.
You can see Garrus's eye twinkling right now. Like he is looking very excited about this.
I assume you
What?
mean one of them.
Only one, yes. If you
Oh,
manage
only
to procure
one.
more
Oh,
than
right, only
then
one. Yes, only one. Only one.
Pay would be increased exponentially.
I'm assuming you also somehow have a way to get us access to the Imperial Palace.
No, that would be your job.
Oh,
Fun.
don't worry. I have an idea.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
We should talk about
Wonderful.
it soon, or I'm gonna lose it. So.
Well, if you procure the blade and provide it to me, you will receive half of its value.
Garrus does a spit take.
Would we also know how much that might be worth?
A lot.
Okay.
Like many, many gold.
That's a lot of gold.
All we have is like some silver right now.
I got 68 silver, bitches. I'm rich.
I have 59.
Now, I know that this might be an undertaking, and you might need to do several things along the way, so I understand if you might need some funding up
We
front,
will-
and I'm willing to provide that.
We would love some funding, yes. Right off the bat, of course. We will have to call in a lot of-
Eagerness.
Yes, eagerness. Yes, I have. That's kind of.
I like it.
It's his
Okay,
middle
so
The
name.
timetable.
Garas
Wolf?
Eagerness Eye Patch.
Uh,
I'm sorry,
gestures
it's
over to Wolf.
Garas Eagerness How You Say Eye Patch.
Ew.
Arlo gestures over to Wolf, who reaches in their bag, pulls out a pretty hefty pouch, and tosses it onto the table between the four of you. Should be enough to get you started. I didn't ask. There was no sign outside. What's the name of this establishment?
It does
Look
not
to
have
Carter.
one. It is an unnamed place for reasons particular. I am not the owner. I am merely the caretaker. The owner of this establishment prefers to remain anonymous, and their establishment thus so as well.
Right. So, no name, nameless bar.
Yes, it is a famous, but it's good for our purposes. That is.
No, we find it works for us.
Just doesn't have sort of a ring to it for planning purposes, but fine.
Well, we'll come up with something if it, sort of bunches your bridges that bad.
bothering you that much.
Your crew? Well, let's talk business then. And that's where we're going to end our session for tonight.
I don't wanna.
That was
I
so much
know.
We'll
fun.
play Dragon
But it's time.
It's late.
Yeah, it is late.
Yes.
Good session, y'all. Good
Yeah. It was a lot
job.
of fun.
I've been debating whether I'm gonna do XP or milestones with y'all. I feel like XP. Do y'all want to track XP, or would you
No.
rather me just do
No.
it? Okay.
Milestone.
Some people feel good
No.
about that. I will just do milestones.
I feel great about
Okay.
milestones.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Easy.
We've been doing this long enough. I do enough math. You do this one.
Okay. I'm very excited to see where this goes. Now we've set up. You'll probably have to do some convincing to get Carter in on these jobs, but I believe in you. Let's go ahead and end our session there. Then let's do stars and wishes. I'm gonna keep that train going. So I'll just go. I'll just do what I've been doing. Just go in order then. And we'll start with Savannah.
I'm gonna start putting myself in different places on the overlay.
Yeah, you really should. I always, whenever I'm setting up, I always put myself at the end for this exact reason.
I had like one formula like a long time ago that I based everything else off of. And so I just always everybody always ends up in the same place. Hi, it's me. My star is going to go to everyone. Holy shit, I have to pick one. I mean, my star is gonna go to Sita and Carter for absolute first session commitment to the bit. Because that's hard to do. It is hard to come in with a character that strong and sort of commit to it the whole time. And it was skillfully done. And I love Carter. He's my son, and I would do anything for him. And I'm sure that won't come up later. And my wish is for being able to shoot by bow. It's only the first session, and it's kind of the whole thing I built this character around in combat, and I wanted to get to do it in an actual, like, strong capacity.
These guys look like what you are.
Yeah.
I'm just a dude who lives in Orlais.
Carter's just a guy. I should have, for the first few sessions, I should have just made your name card like human dude. But no, I want to do bow stuff. Let me be your sniper. That's what I'm built for.
You will definitely get the chance. I plan for y'all to kill many people. Awesome. Thank you, Savannah.
Thank you for having me on the show. It's been a real pleasure.
Who goes? I forget how. I
Sid,
forgot
you're
who
after
goes
me.
next. Is it Sid?
Oh, okay. Hi. I'm Christina Sid. I was a very, very tall Kunari woman this evening. Which is lots of fun, as I am not a very large Kunari woman in
I
real
only
life.
wish we could all be a very, very large Gunari woman sometimes.
Fuck yes.
Right?
Fuck
That's just a Monday for me. So,
I think I actually am in height. Wally's actual height in real life.
You are my actual height in real life. This is hilarious about it.
Yeah, it's pretty great. My star has to go to Venehn for just absolute fucking chaotic fuckboy energy from the word go. And I adore it. You're already flirting with our patron. It's amazing.
I warned you guys ahead of time that this character was fuckboy and that they were just gonna come to me in the moment.
I love it.
It's
Thank
so
you.
good. I love
Thank
it.
you.
Love it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
100%. My wish is that Wolf shall be mine.
That's a good wish.
Okay.
That's it.
Wolf and Yaz are
That's it.
gonna be together
They're-
forever.
They're gonna be. Yes, I ship this hard.
Together forever.
I think next is Wally.
Yeah, sup, y'all? It's me, Wally. You can find me on Twitter, WALE132, like a cute little Disney robot. You can find me all the stuff that I'm doing and whatever I'm talking about. It's pretty grand, wonderful, fun stuff. My stars and wishes. My star is going to Yaz because it's Sid just playing the Gal Friday to Garas is so great. Like, it's just the whole thing of, because I like Garas because I just wanted to play such a being of chaos. I never get to play a being of chaos, and I wanted to do this, and Sid is playing the foil to it because it is just perfect. So start to that. My wish, though, I really want Garas to steal something. Like, it's gonna be like when he steals it, like straight up steals it right from under their noses, and is like, haha, I did it. I want to steal something and just leave a calling card behind.
Lupin up in here.
We should, as a group, come up with some like calling card shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna have to say like the gang's name, or we just call ourselves like Red Jenny as the calling card.
Which I was trying to set y'all up for the big name.
We're
drop
not
at
that,
the
but our
end
characters
there.
are not that
It's
creative.
episode 1.
the
We're
setup is still
stupid.
there.
Yeah.
Setup is
It's
still
on
there.
the screen. People know
Yeah,
what we're
they
doing.
know.
Well, no, I mean the name of the bar though, because the name of the bar was.
But we're not that creative though. We'll
We'll
get there.
Get there.
Carter was just being coy.
He was being
Apostate mage in Valroyo.
Let him.
I wanted that
Figure it
stinger.
out.
I'm gonna edit it in, and it's just gonna be my voice dubbed over Sita.
No,
again. And it's gonna be
here's
like,
the
what's the name of
thing.
the bar? It's gonna be Red Jenny.
You've been doing
I'm
this
like,
too
that's
long,
the reception.
and you're jumping the gun because later on, once everything is sort of like coming to pass, the stinger will be way more satisfying.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just wanted you all to say the name of the bar was the Red Jenny at some point.
It's not, though.
We're
It
look,
is, though, isn't
look,
it?
they didn't
doesn't
say
have a name.
Superman.
That last time.
They didn't
There's
say
a-
Superman 4 Quest for Peace until like the very end of the movie.
I have in my notes from our setup episode that the bar's name is the Red Jenny, but we
Is
decided
gonna
that,
be
Going to
the
be
no,
red
that it
the
was
Red Jenny.
already the Red Jenny. No, I had in my notes that it was already the Red Jenny, and but we just that name wasn't used.
I mean, even if
Sorry,
it already
viewers,
is,
we had a retcon the last hour.
I mean, look, even if it is already called that,
We
we'll-
don't know that it's called that.
Yeah.
No.
I actually had my own kind of plan with that too. Is that it's not like officially the Red Jenny, but that its only real signifying detail is the portrait of the woman in the red dress, which is actually the owner of the bar, an aged noblewoman who has failed at the game a great deal and is basically just kind of a pariah.
Hey, we're doing
Yeah.
some world building, okay?
Lady
Yeah.
Janine
I
or
know.
something like that.
I'm just gonna
Also-
have the owner show up and be like, "Bam, Red Jenny. That's what we're calling it, bitches."
Oh,
Weird little-
walk
me?
out.
Me in my red dress? My name is Jenny.
We just
You know, the,
stare at it for a
the
while.
very
I
extremely
appreciate-
Orlesian name,
Yeah.
Jenny.
Jenny.
I appreciate
Yeah.
the tease that y'all are being. Sita, go ahead and bring us.
We
up
never
here.
get to
Okay.
tease you like this.
I'm going to start with my wish. What I wish for is for I was thinking about this today, like downtime moments, almost like a 5th edition D&D short rest scenario where the party banter can just have a moment every once in a while to happen. Just like in the games, that's part of what made the video games so good, was listening to
The Skyhold moments.
the companions just chat with each other sometimes. And I really like moments like that to creep through.
Giving
and-
Alistair 7 necklaces in a row around the bonfire.
Dude, so I never had the Iron Bull really in my group because I never really, it's the same thing with Fenris. I never used the two-handed sword guys. I just didn't use them.
I know. Iron Bull died so often. It was hard to have. in my
You
group.
were
I wasn't
doing it
talking.
wrong. You had the wrong combination. If you're gonna have a two-hander in your party whose whole shit is he does more damage as
I
he
know, you
takes
need healers.
damage, you gotta have some fucking buffs in there.
Yeah,
I know.
Well, I had no idea that Dorian Iron Bull was even a thing until earlier today.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Their banter is some of the most amazing.
If you guys who have played Inquisition have
Garas.
not got the Dorian Iron Bull banter,
Oh, I have.
It is
He
such
just
good
died a lot.
banter.
Actually,
I
pretty much
usually
all
just
of Iron
listen.
Bull's
The way I played that game was like an insane person. I mostly
Like, you play
soloed
every
everything
video
while
game.
everybody else was unconscious. Like
The
that was the way I
two-
did everything.
the
in
two
that
best
game.
sets of banter in that game both involve Iron Bull because they're Iron Bull and Dorian and Iron Bull and Vivian.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
It's just
yes, ma'am.
champion, infinite shields, and just whack away at things in extreme mode while everybody else.
Until they
Holy
nerfed the
fight.
fucking
Don't get me started on the Night Enchanter.
Oh, the Night
but
Enchanter.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, Cita, what was your star?
Garas, way to be like this, the flashiest, most man, I don't know. I like I'm the one wearing the mask, but I feel like you just have the essence of a Zorro mask on your character. and-
It's like I told Savvy. I feel like I'm just playing a Taika Waititi character.
Yeah.
oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
yeah, I'm
love
just playing a
that.
Taika Waititi character. That's what I'm going.
I'm like rolling into the hello, like that's wonderful.
some real showmanship.
Love it.
hmm
It's almost as if
Also,
I'm taking
Sid looks
the
like a badass.
swashbuckler.
Next
Val
week, the
also-
cosplay is gonna be in fucking full swing. By the way,
I know.
Level's going way up here.
I gotta push up the girls and also push up the
hair,
biceps at
yeah.
the same time. Yeah, no, the biceps.
You got it. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's what's up.
Was there anything else, Cita?
Well, there's always something else, but we'll get to that next time, I imagine.
it's Friday
Awesome.
night, baby. There's always something else.
Well, that's gonna be it. I'm so excited that we're doing this. Unfortunately, we will not be back next Friday. We'll be taking a week off because most of us will be most all of us will be out.
Most of us
in-
will
in
be
New
at a
Jersey.
wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we will be back in 2 weeks to continue our game here. So join us in the
By the way, if you're
meantime
out
to,
there and you have not congratulated Rob or bonus stage Rob or bonus underscore
Go.
stage underscore
Underscore
Rob
stage underscore
on
Rob.
getting married next week,
Freaking married.
fucking do it.
go do that.
Our bisexual
Uh,
vacation dad is getting hitched.
So proud.
We're gonna have a bisexual, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna have a vacation mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're all gonna have a vacation mom.
I have a vacation mom now.
So
She's
excited.
gonna yell at us and say, "I'm gonna turn this car around" when we ask for McDonald's.
And we're all gonna go, Lana!
Lana!
All right. But yeah, so join us when we return in 2 weeks. Thank you to my lovely players here for making this game fun and contributing to the lore. Give you a hard time, but I'm really enjoying it. And thank you everyone out there for watching. We will see you in 2 weeks. And until next time, good game and good night, Internet.
Par-delà le temps, la menace grandit. Si loin dans le silence, on entend ses cris. Par-delà les terres, son nom fait frémir. Préparez-vous, le néant arrive. Ah, Les gens ne se trompent point, de la peur ils se nouent.